this summer. There's so many amazing concerts happening in Nanaimo, with the VIX and Bathtub Weekend and Canada Day. And lucky enough, who's the guy that got the call to come out and work for all the drummers and to supply the drum kits and figure out all of that? It was this guy. So I know I've kind of made it at that point.
Mike, the drum guy Harrison, has had to work a lot harder than most to make it as a professional drummer. He's legally blind.
Basically, I didn't give myself a way out. Growing up visually impaired and originally being told I'd never run, ride a bike, skate. I'm not really into sports as it is. But finding out that I wouldn't drive or be able to follow after my dad and be a firefighter or something like that, I had to look at something else, and music became a very, very important hobby.
Mike and his brother were born with a genetic eye condition called nystagmus. It causes involuntary, rapid, and repetitive movement of the eyes, usually from side to side.
The long and the short of it is basically everything seems further away and smaller than what it is to the average person. So if you're lucky enough to have 20/20 vision, perfect vision, imagine my vision being almost 200 times worse. I have about 200/20 vision.
And it meant finding adaptive ways to learn, like memorizing the placement of the drums, the hi-hats, and cymbals.
In school, my band teacher, who was probably one of the most supportive people in my teen years, would have my music blown up about 100 times. So what would be on one sheet for the rest of the band, I'd have on like 4. And so I'd go in at lunch hour and learn it all and memorize it. And then when we would play concerts or come up to do band festivals and that sort of thing, I would do it all by memory.
Mike credits that teacher for helping pave the path towards his career as a professional drummer and educator.
Academics was never a really strong point by any means, and that was partially a visual challenge. I found it hard to relate to academics in some way, and sports, playing volleyball, white ball, bright gym, good luck. So I was an easy target, and I can laugh at it now. But my band teacher, she pushed me and didn't give me any leeway. It was, this is what you're going to do. You can do it. Make it happen. I didn't really notice how much support was actually there until just a few years ago. I just kind of, pardon the pun, kind of just, plugged through blindly and just, fought to make stuff happen for myself.
Mike has taught young cadets how to drum. He had his own music store, has his own bands, does session drumming and recording for various artists around the world, has played alongside many local musicians, and has worked with touring bands that have come into town like Platinum Blonde, Biff Naked, and Widemouth Mason.
It's pretty cool to feel like after years of years kind of trying to find my place and trying to struggle to make it happen, that everything over the last 5 or so years has all fallen together. And everyone that I've been involved with, including Eric, who owns the studio that I'm hanging out in right now, everybody's really accommodating and helps with what needs to be done to make it happen.
He also likes to share his passion for drumming with others, especially adults who always wanted to hold a stick and beat out a tune.
You want to be able to have the stick rebound and take half the work off your hand.
For 6 years now, Mike has hosted summer drum camps for intermediate youth and beginner adults.
It'll definitely help you with keeping your timing. 1, 2, 3. And it's quite exciting to sit down with somebody my own age and have them discover what I've been doing for 25 years, and seeing the look on their face thinking like, man, I should have done this when I was younger, or I've always wanted to do this, so this is what it feels like. It's never too late to follow your dream. No challenge should stop you from following it.